Welcome, Capricorn. I'm Karen. This is Runik Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today is our personal growth readings for the month end of July to the end of August. We're going to take a look at blocks, obstacles, fears, strengths, advice, what you don't see, what to look for, where it all goes. So I'm going to use the Runik Tarot today, and I do personal readings. My link to my website's below, and if this reading does not resonate, because this is a general reading, be sure to check out your other placements. Okay, Capricorn, let's start. What do our Capricorns need to know? What do our Capricorns need to know? One more, and then we will cut and begin. Blocks, please. King of Wands and Judgment. Okay. Fears or obstacles. King of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Strengths, please. Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, a lot of wands. What you don't see. Four Pentacles, what to look for. Knight of Cups. Where does this all lead? Okay. And advice, please. Two cards. Knight of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles. So this has something to do with I feel like it has something to do with your foundation, but also has something to do with your independence. I feel like, honestly, that this probably has something to do with a partnership of some kind, whether it be relationship or work, but it's definitely a partnership, and I think it's imploding on your independence a little bit. Like, it's good and bad kind of thing, and you're not quite sure how to handle it. I feel like the King of Wands here in this, what's blocking you, is probably an energy of someone else. It doesn't necessarily have to be, the gender's non-specific, but it is somebody that is a leader for sure and has a lot of motivation and passion and especially about what they do and who they are, and whatever they do, probably they are passionate about everything. And the Judgment is about kind of renewing. You know what? This is renewing your passion to something, actually. I'm going to take that back. And you're struggling getting that passion back. Dawned on me with the Judgment. I started talking. I'm like, no, that's you. That's you finding your passion again. Finding that what motivates you. Finding what, gets you going. And this does not have to be love. I don't think it is, but I do feel like it could revolve around there to some degree. Only because, too, we have this at the bottom of the deck. But I will tell you that it could be looking at what you want to do for a living. And here's the thing, is you're not sure what to do because there's some kind of spark missing. Your passion's missing. That renewal of life, that growth. You're trying to grow, you're trying to learn, you're trying to get better at something, you're trying to, that Judgment feeling. And I do feel like, too, it does have to do with passion, and you're just missing it, and it's not there. And you're struggling on bringing it in, and what do I need to do to bring this passion back? And your fears and obstacles are King of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. So there is some kind of energy here that is blocking you. So there's this part of you that says, I want passion, I want motivation, I want energy. And then there's this other part of you saying, no, stay grounded, stay stable, stay doing what you're doing. Don't do anything weird. Don't do anything, just very, stay with what you are. And that thought is is an obstacle for you because you can't get past it because you feel like, okay, if I do something that's going to make me passionate and bring in my motivation, I am no longer going to be in a stable position. So you are not able to go after your passions because you feel like it's going to invade in your stability. The other thing that's blocking you is the Three of Wands. You're not seeing any movement. You're not seeing anything move forward. You're feeling very stuck. And the Three of Wands is like, normally when you look at it, not in a obstacle or fear, it's more about, your ship's coming in, but you're not seeing that. You're not seeing any changes. You're not seeing any forward movement. And that is another obstacle because you're really trying to make an effort, but nothing's happening. So there is this total loss of feeling of passion for whatever your situation is. And you want that, but you're not getting it, and you're not able to manifest it. The thing is that there is an energy there, and I do believe this Queen of Wands is a different thing, but it does strike your fancy. And this is something that you're kind of like honing in on, whether it's a person or a thing. And the Ten of Wands in your strength is that you're almost there. You're almost to where you need to be. Whatever that decision that you're going to make is right within your reach on what you need to do to bring in that passion. And it is there. I don't know if this is, what this, if this Queen of Wands represents whatever you're trying to bring back into your, as of now, or is this a new energy, work or person? It doesn't have to be either or. I mean, it can be either or. So there's something that's there, whether it's a new or an old, it's there waiting for you. And I feel like the Ten of Wands, you will know what that is because the Ten of Wands is something you've worked for. And you've been working for it. You've had your eye on this. So there is something there that you should be able to identify that with that explanation, because it's something that does spark your passion. It's something that does bring you that feeling that you're looking for. What you don't see is the Four of Pentacles. You have what you're looking for, in other words. The Four of Pentacles is all about what we have and what we've collected and what we're saving up and what we're holding on to. And this Four of Pentacles is even more so about our collection. The ships are burning, but she has stored away her knowledge, her learning from her peers, or her, the kings and things like that. And then at the same time, she's got the tools that she's created. She's stockpiled. And so while she's watching the ship burn, she's not as worried as she would be if she had enough stockpiled. So basically what that's saying is you got everything you need, and you've done that methodically. It wasn't just something that happened. You've done that. You've collected all of the things that you need, and you know where you stand. You know where you're at. You know what you need to do. And that's what you don't realize, is that you truly do. What to look for is the Knight of Cups. And I feel like that's not somebody. I feel like that's you trying to find that, where do I put this passion? Where do I put this love? Where do I put this energy that's really important to me? Do I put it in the situation I have now, or does it go to somewhere else? And I think because it's the Knight of Cups and it's leaving this energy, I feel like it's saying you need to go find that. You need to go find what strikes your heart and what warms your heart. And it's going to be important. Where this leads, it's interesting because I pulled the Temperance and then I asked for any other information, and I got the Page of Swords. So I do feel like the Temperance says that you are going to find some balance here shortly. That's where you're headed. You will find some balance. I don't think you're going to be completely out of the woods yet, at least in the next month or so. But the Page of Swords does say too that you have taken on a big task. And the task that you have taken on will take time to learn. Like in this page, she's yielded the biggest sword and said, I'm going to learn from the biggest sword. I'm not going to start small and work my way up. I'm taking on the whole thing. So that says that the task you have taken on is big. Doesn't mean you can't overcome it or get to where you need to be. It's just going to take some time, and it's going to take some energy and practice. So you're definitely headed in the right place. So all of the energy and all of the work that you're doing here will work itself out. But I mean, overall, you do have to make a decision here. And it's not like saying I don't have a decision making card here, but I think you do. I think you need to go, move forward. What to watch for is what does make me feel good? What warms my heart? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords. And I do feel like that's just saying, hey, go after what you want, go after it, Knight of Swords, and go after it, but be sure whatever you grab hold on that you make it last. The Ace of Pentacles is all about, it's the ace that lasts. It's the ace that builds the seeds, and you can come back a year later, it's still there. So this is saying, well, whatever it is you're going after, go after whatever it is that's going to keep you sustained in whatever this energy that you want is, without foregoing, being irresponsible or something like that. But, keep that in mind. So there you have it. I think that overall, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You probably need to get out of your head a little bit too. And that's what the Knight of Swords could be as advice as well. So I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like button or give me a comment. I appreciate all of them, and have a beautiful day.